a.m. and I have tons of things to do. I'm gonna handle some of them. I want to check my mails, and the house is such a mess. I want to clean the house and get ready to do some shopping maybe. This is actually a spice bottle, but I took out the label and I am using as a ink bottle, which is really cute. And these are my glass fountain pens, which I really love them. I found them in an antique shop that I searched for so long. Looking for it, it's not that difficult to find, but I was specifically looking for a vintage one, so I got this brown one from an antique shop. It is really beautiful. And by the way, almost everything you see on this table is vintage because I have an obsession with vintage objects. I just love them so much. But sometimes I do like modern objects too, especially when you combine modern pieces with the vintage ones. And actually, this is a thing in interior design. It's called transitional design. And I think it gives you the most beautiful interior. But when it comes to mixing styles, just keep in mind the principle of less is more. Indeed, the vintage modern duo is a winner if well balanced. And sometimes a single object can change the overall look of a room. But the key is harmony, because you don't want your interior to look like a museum, trust me. I have some planned projects also. This, my avocado that I'm raising since a year, and it's really thriving. So I have to change its pot because I feel like it needs a bigger pot because it's getting really taller. And this is unfortunately a failed project. I was trying to grow some papaya, but they didn't grow. Unfortunately, I don't know what I did wrong. I'm gonna try it again. This poor thing is also dead. I tried to save it, but I know somehow it just couldn't survive. And this is Sansevieria, it needs more water, so I have to plant all of them in a different pots because this is a succulent, this is a cactus, which means they need less water, but this one on the other hand needs more water and soil should be a little bit different. Wanna save these babies because if I leave them all together, they for this one is not going to survive for sure. Okay guys, so I started off with changing the pot of my avocado. If you want to grow avocado from the seed, you got to be really patient. I mean, it's easy, but it needs a lot of time to grow. What I did was basically just to place it in the sunny spot in the house and watch it regularly if it was missing some water. When it was big enough, I planted it in the soil and just kept it in the same spot. And once a month, I give some mixed nutrients containing nitrogen and phosphorus and just watched her grow. I really love to see flowers around my house and I always practice bouquet care. And the biggest tip I can give you is that you have to give your flowers fresh trim at the tips with 45-degree angle every 2 days. And remove any flowers that become wilted because some types of flowers has a longer vase life than the others. It also depends on the flowers, whether you collected them from your garden or you bought them, because somehow the bought ones last way much longer compared to those ones you collect from your gardens. I guess it's because they're unprocessed flowers, so they last a couple of days, unfortunately. But the bought ones last up to 10 days if you care them good enough. Okay, I gotta say, one of the best things about vintage markets, you never really know what you're gonna find. I've been really into ginseng coffee lately because I'm in the search of alternatives to coffee. The taste is really good, but I don't know if ginseng can really replace the coffee since it doesn't really wake me up. I love to read Touring Club in the morning when I'm having my coffee because every time you read this magazine, you always discover some new places to visit, and it is just so cultural. I really like this magazine.